in case you don't know who I am, my name is Anthony Romano and I make a lot of videos on the keto diet. Today I'm going to show you my keto post-workout meal. Today it's going to be a shake. I actually rarely do these. I normally do like an actual meal of like some good quality meats or eggs and basically a good combination of protein and fat. Timing isn't exactly important, but on keto you can go forever. Like seriously, you can do a lot of activity. In case you couldn't tell, I just look completely knackered right now. And the thing is, I went to work for a couple hours, took the dog out, came back, hit a nasty workout, finished up with some light steady state cardio, came back home, went to the park with some high intensity cardio, some soccer, after a full body lifting day. And the beauty of it is, I did the exact same thing yesterday, so 2 days in a row, coming off heavy full body workouts, and then high intensity cardio after low intensity cardio on the lifting day. So, well, on the lifting workout that was like 45 minutes prior to the high intensity exercise. So, basically on keto, you can go for lots and lots of endurance activity. You can do lots of high intensity activity. People think you can't do this, but it's actually false. If you want to learn more about how bodybuilders did that, I have a video on how golden era bodybuilders all did keto, and these guys would train for hours on end, and they would do just reps after reps of high intense weight. And like I said, post-workout meal isn't exactly necessary to be done within a half hour. This is all just a myth of the anabolic window, but I just did like 3 hours of activity and after work, basically a mental activity, and I'm gonna get a shake in today. I normally don't do this, but I'm gonna show you the post-workout shake that I make on the days that I actually have a post-workout shake. So this isn't common on keto bulks. It's a lot more popular, and actually it's a lot more useful on a keto bulk. You don't really need a shake of any sort on a keto cut, but some people like to do it. So I'm gonna show you basically a keto shake you can have post-workout, and beyond that, you can tweak it yourself and add in your own little bits here and there. So, in my kitchen, and I'll show you what I got here. Normally, after a workout, I'll have like some good quality eggs. These pastured eggs are like top of the line. This is what you can really do for any recovery meal, no matter how soon after a workout it was. Highly recommend them. You can also use duck eggs. Those are a luxury. I don't always get them, but these things are absolutely gnarly. If you're doing any sort of keto dieting and you really want to prioritize strength training, this stuff is incredible. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put in some cream. Normally we have higher percentage of fat cream. I'm just going to get away with a little bit of this stuff, but on a keto bulk, you can actually, like, as long as you can handle lactose, you can throw in just pounds of this stuff. And for keto bulking, like, use the heavy cream because you don't want any carbohydrates from this one. You can get away on a keto cut with like 1 gram of carb, but you don't want to be piling up to the point where you get to so much sugar that it really affects your ketosis. So on keto bulks, you know, that might help with the insulin, but overall, as long as your calories are there, that's the most important part, along with protein. So today I'm going to throw in some of this cream, a couple raw eggs, and then some protein powder. Always measure your cream that you use. If you're counting calories on a cut, definitely measure it. If you're on a bulk, measure it just so you know how many calories you're at, just so you can ensure that you're getting a proper amount. But this stuff is very high calories, so on a cut, unless you just busted your ass out at the workout, you gotta be careful with your calories. 37 mils here is already basically pushing 30 cals, so it's basically like a cal a milliliter. So, you know, you could really amp this up the more calories you have left. Then I'm throwing in some whey protein and throwing some raw eggs as well. And I'm gonna use some water to fill out the rest of this. The protein powder I'm using for this one is a blend. It's the gym protein, okay? So this is basically a bit of casein, a bit of whey, and a bit of egg white protein. I have a lot of proteins. I normally don't use whey protein as a post-workout on keto, at least when I'm cutting, just because, again, I try to manage my insulin spikes and hunger throughout the day. I do have a video on how to properly take whey protein though, if you are interested on keto, but on keto bulks, you can be much more liberal with it. Hi. So instead of cracking these into my shake, which I would do very frequently on my keto bulks, but I'm actually just gonna have these 2 duck eggs raw. And basically, I know you might be thinking, oh, what the hell is that, like gonna kill you or something? Daisy always annoys the shit out of me when I bring out the duck eggs too. She really likes the smell of them, I guess. But basically, they digest a little smoother. You don't have to worry about salmonella or anything like that. Your body's, first of all, you're not gonna get salmonella unless the egg shell is contaminated itself, which, as long as you're buying good quality eggs and they've been washed, it's not a problem. Additionally, your body's meant to handle some of the bacteria with these eggs, and eating raw eggs is not the biggest concern at all. I've been doing it for a long time. You can do your own research on that if you don't believe me. As far as the nutrition on duck eggs, here's the macros. They're basically like beefed up eggs. Yeah, they're basically beefed up eggs, and the vitamin content in these things is basically double that of regular eggs. The main vitamins I'm talking about are the fat-soluble vitamins. These are A, E, D, and K. And the shells are ridiculously strong, which is an indication of how dense these are in nutrients. So because I've worked out so hard today, I really wanted to bring out the duck eggs. I don't always have them, they're a luxury, but I've been working out very intense, and these things are just a powerhouse. I really, really believe in them. And you can tell the quality of the egg, as I've said in the past, by the shell. The shell on these things are like dinosaur eggs. Very hard to break, and even when they do, it's such a subtle crack because the shell is so damn strong. Again, they're like dinosaur eggs. So as I said, you can throw these in the shake. I always throw in good quality eggs in my shakes. When I do have them on keto, having some sort of macronutrient mix with a whey shake is better because that'll basically diminish the insulin response if you mix macros. But in this case, I like mixing it with raw eggs. Just easier to digest, gets good profile of amino acids, good profile of cholesterol, which you need for many functions in your body, particularly hormones. These things are just massive. I don't know why. Dude, these aren't for you. This is my post-workout shake. What did you do today to deserve this? So that's the conclusion of the post-workout shake. Like I said, you don't need to have a shake. I always just have some good quality meat and actual real food, like the eggs, for example. And earlier today, I did have a good amount of protein. I had some good grass-fed steak. So overall, as long as you're getting good protein by the end of the day, that's the most important thing. But you do want to recover and get the right profile of amino acids and healthy fats and calories in when you're doing any keto diet, let alone a keto bulk or a keto cut. If you want to learn more info on keto protein shakes, I have a video on that you can check out in the description. But beyond this, this is my keto post-workout shake. If you are interested in what you should be having post-workout, most important thing is just protein and enough calories. And overall, you don't want to go ham with whey protein because there are some insulin concerns with that. But again, most important thing is just get your protein in by the end of the day. And if you get it from real food, as long as you're getting at least 0.8 grams a day per body weight, you're set. But you could go a little bit higher, but you don't need to force it. So hopefully this cleared everything up for you. If you want a free keto meal plan and training plan, both in the description, and also join my Facebook group to share your experiences with other people. And very soon I'm going to have online coaching available as well. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, I'm very excited for that. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. My name is Anthony Romano. Peace.